What truly happens when a celebrity falls from grace? Headlines shock us, but do we know the full truth? Sometimes a scandal is orchestrated, not accidental. Arden Cross, America's beloved leading man, vanished from the public eye overnight, his name tied to a career-ending scandal. Behind the scenes, a bitter rivalry with rising star Lena Vale simmered, hidden from the public. Their competition was more than friendly. It was a battle for dominance. The scandal that destroyed Arden was a calculated attack, a betrayal colder than any movie script. In Hollywood, a public smile can hide a private vendetta. The truth, when revealed, pointed to someone no one suspected. Fame, jealousy, and a hidden war in Hollywood. Who benefits when a star's light is extinguished? Often it's the person standing closest, ready to take their place. The rivalry between Lena Vale and Arden Cross began in the public eye, two ambitious actors rising to fame simultaneously. The media loved to compare them, fueling a narrative of competition. Lena won the coveted Entertainer of the Year award, but tension simmered beneath their public smiles. Their battle extended beyond awards to influence and endorsements. For every success Arden achieved, Lena matched it, creating a relentless game of one-upmanship. Tabloids fueled the fire, framing them as Hollywood's king and queen. Arden laughed it off, but Lena's words carried a darker meaning. She wanted to be the undisputed star, driven by ambition hidden behind a polished image. This ambition created the perfect motive for what followed. To shine alone, Lena needed to make Arden disappear. The public saw a race for fame, but it was becoming a plot for destruction. The stage was set for a narrative where only one could dominate. While Arden seemed content to share the spotlight, Lena's drive was to stand alone. Her ambition, masked by a public image, was the perfect motive. The rivalry was more than a public spectacle. It was a private war. The scandal erupted without warning, beginning with an anonymous leak painting Arden Cross in a terrible light. The evidence seemed convincing, and Arden's reputation was attacked with precision. Contracts were terminated, roles recast, and Arden found himself alone. He issued a statement denying the allegations, claiming a smear campaign. But in the court of public opinion, he was already guilty. The leaks were relentless. Each new piece of evidence another nail in his career's coffin. Arden retreated from public life, his silence fueling speculation. The narrative was too clean, satisfying the public's desire for drama. But the truth was a masterpiece of character assassination, executed by an unseen enemy. The scandal wasn't random, it was a deliberate act of sabotage. An enemy watched as Arden's world crumbled, their own star rising. The story of Arden Cross was more than a simple downfall. It was a calculated attack, a betrayal hidden in plain sight. The public saw a scandal, but it was a plot for destruction. Arden's bright future was stolen, leaving him a cautionary tale. Years passed, and while Arden Cross remained in ruins, Lena Vale flourished. A small team of investigators, hired by Arden's family, never stopped searching for the truth. Their breakthrough came from financial records, not digital trails. They uncovered payments to a PR firm known for aggressive tactics, hidden through shell corporations. The money trail led to a holding company with ties to Lena Vale's business empire. It was a potential conspiracy, a deliberate act of sabotage. The private court documents revealed a financial path from Lena's empire to those who orchestrated the leaks. The scandal was an investment, paying off handsomely for Lena. She had funded her rival's destruction, clearing her path to reign in Hollywood. The investigation revealed a complex web meant to be untraceable, but persistence uncovered the truth, changing everything. It was no longer a case of a celebrity's mistake. It was a conspiracy, a funded act of sabotage. The documents showed a clear financial path, revealing the truth. Lena's success was built on Arden's ashes, hidden from fans. The story was more than a scandal. It was a plot for destruction. The financial trail was the skeleton, but proof of Lena Vale's knowledge was needed. A source inside the PR firm provided digital communications connecting the dots. Encrypted messages between Lena's assistant and the PR firm head revealed a project related to Arden Cross. The messages discussed timing the leaks with Arden's movie premiere for maximum impact. A voice memo captured a conversation between Lena and her assistant, confirming her involvement. Lena's voice asked, "Is it done? Is he finished?" Her assistant confirmed, "The first wave is out." Lena's final word, "nothing," revealed her calculated deception. The evidence painted a complete picture of the conspiracy. The messages showed planning. The voice memo confirmed Lena's involvement, and financial records proved funding. It was a digital smoking gun, revealing the truth behind the mask. Lena's public image was a carefully constructed facade. Behind it was a ruthless operator, willing to destroy a life to get ahead. The evidence was irrefutable, even if hidden from the public. The friendly rival was a master manipulator, playing a dangerous game. The truth was buried, but the story was more than a scandal. It was a plot for destruction hidden in the shadows. As whispers of the court documents spread, Lena Vale's team acted swiftly. She appeared on primetime TV, denying the allegations with a masterful performance. Her denial was powerful, dismissing the evidence as a fabrication. To the public, her words seemed sincere, casting her as the victim. The story died down, dismissed as unsubstantiated rumor. Meanwhile, Arden Cross received the news with quiet validation. He knew he was not the author of his destruction, but a target of a calculated attack. He chose not to fight a public battle, accepting a quiet settlement. The world saw Lena's tearful denial, but not the confidential settlement. Arden's name was never publicly cleared, but he found peace in knowing the truth. Lena won the public battle, but Arden reclaimed his story. He was a survivor of a secret war, choosing privacy over public opinion. The world believed Lena, but the truth was hidden. Arden's story was more than a scandal. It was a plot for destruction. He found peace, knowing the truth, even if the world never would. Lena Vale's career continued to soar, her influence legendary. The whispers of her involvement in Arden's downfall faded into forgotten gossip. She managed the narrative, ensuring her public image remained untarnished. To the world, she was a symbol of success, built on talent and hard work. Arden Cross, however, never returned to his former glory. He re-emerged as a respected independent filmmaker, finding purpose away from Hollywood's toxic rivalries. His comeback was quiet, celebrated by those valuing artistry over fame. The story of Lena and Arden serves as a cautionary tale. It shows how public perception can be manipulated and careers made or broken by power. Lena's success was built on Arden's ashes, hidden from fans. She played the game better than anyone, understanding the power of shadows. The next time a star falls, ask who gains from their absence. In Hollywood, some are willing to extinguish a rival's light completely. The story was more than a scandal. It was a plot for destruction. The unseen hand of Hollywood moves the pieces, hidden from view.